And the other thing to watch for is going to be these global big team fight things going on. Zeus, Spectre, we got Nature's Prophet coming in. A whole lot of action in late game. We're set for a great one.
This is the 6-minute rune play. This is where I think the game will start getting interesting as we fight for these power runes.
Looks for it. Fissure there onto 2. It's a regen down bottom, but the lasso already used in the TP rotation. The stomp will not stop that kill. So Mikoto draws first blood as they're going to chase down Miposhka here too, trying to get away, but the body blocks in from the Treant. A double for this bat.
He saw that Collapse was unfortunately not level 6 yet on Collapse, so he didn't get the pulverize there, but he's not going to be super happy about it, as he's just going to go again as he's level 6.
I mean, you don't have an ulti now, but the Fissure's there, and the Pulverize comes out. It's enough for the kill. They have the Thunder God's Wrath to follow. Collapse, making it happen, but will he be punished? Trying to back away. Q, Ollie, they don't have enough damage, and Jabz shows up. Collapse is just going to be able to get him out of there. He Quelling Blade the tree from distance, and still, it is going to be a kill on Mira, but the bigger kill is Shadow Fiend dead. Well, we'll see how it does work out as Team Spirit going to smoke together and head into Mikoto's jungle. Do they find him right at the start? Heavenly Jump, the Avalanche, a little bit of distance. Mikoto getting away. Do they have enough to kill him? They do. So they bring down one, trying to get out with the rest of their heroes.
But you're still playing for Spectre Zeus, right? So it's going to be about the initiation.
And speaking of initiation, they find Mikoto here. Tries to get down to the low ground. Does look like he's going to be able to get some separation as Miposhka lassoed, pulled back in, and going to be killed, I think. Miposhka
eventually
still has a lot of heals. And trying to walk away. The enchant, the walk away. The heal is just about right. Going to drop the echo. Q's had enough. He's like, get the hell out of here.
I mean, that is his Blink Dagger almost, right? So,
but they're incredibly strong right now, and they're not really feeling that fussed, it looks like, to make solid moves.
Jabz.
Thunder Gods immediately haunts away. They found him. Jabz, he's going to get blown up, and they were ganking the Spectre at the same time. So dodges one gank, kills another hero.
You're good to go. They don't really need another timing here, whereas you look at Talon, they're still waiting for some timings here. They do have the Agnums on the Nature's Prophet, but do they have the BKBs ready? And they're going to go again.
And they pop it immediately. Mikoto pulled back in. Shadow step forward. Dodges away from the ulti. Well played to stay away from 23 Savage. They will lose the Tiny there.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, huh? He just like Shadow stepped in, went right back out, dodges that supple as Larl will come by and finish the job.
Man. Yeah, and I mean, if Q's not careful, he's also getting punched. He's getting pummeled. They find the Zeus. Can they bring him down? Collapse. Plain intercept. The Heavenly Jump to get away, but will end up dying. Nonetheless, Collapse with the Pulverize finds Ollie, and that tree is also dead. 4 for 2, and you can see Miposhka loving what he's seeing. His team is owning right now, but they're going into it. Yatoro.
He's got a haste on Bad, so this actually could be something really good for them.
Will they throw away this advantage that they've been building up? Mikoto steps forward, tries to find one. They have the Avalanche. He didn't get his BKB off, and he's just dead. Mikoto explodes the Overgrowth, but there's no follow-up. Oh, that was not the way it was supposed to go. Collapse, he pops his BKB. Q is going to die, and now the Haunt comes out. They have to back away. They are in so much trouble. Ollie tries to do what he can, but that's a triple kill for Larl. And now Jabz just trying to TP out. Does he have enough to get away in time? No! Yatoro takes him down. 4 dead, and Roche very much in their hands. As they will finish off this Roche now. 11K, 12K gold lead now.
But what I'm really worried about for Talon is the damage. And I think Jabz is going to have to bring a lot of that at some point. Obviously, Savage is the carry too, but they're just not quite there yet. And it doesn't get much easier either. I think the Silver Edge will be really big, right? But they don't want to fight with the Aegis.
This could be interesting, but Collapse is nearby, and now they'll haunt. Mira about to go down. The Echo Slam. Oh, it got canceled. It's not nearly enough damage. Tried to kill off those illusions, and, well, 23 Savage will pop the ulti. The control's there for a moment. They started to get somewhat low, and the Thunder God's Wrath not enough to kill him in Fountain.
Just getting it with the, I mean, Catapult's kind of your best friend in this game too, because their lineup really does suck at hitting buildings. But it doesn't suck at killing heroes, as we see time and time again.
Oh,
they're just killing Talon.
And just trying to run away, but Mikoto, he's not going to survive. Team Spirit just absolutely bullying Talon here in this game number 1.
They're kind of a little anxious here of like, how do we do this? Like, we're playing against tree armor, we have no damage, Collapse just wants to kill a hero, but it looks like they just gave up. They're going to just hit it with their supports. Ironically, the best building damage they have,
And 23 Savage dies in his BKB. Can they bring down Yatoro? They drop everything onto him. Q, he doesn't get anything off. Enchant
5
Totem
seconds
was
on
not
Aegis
there. And does start to get burned, but the lasso's there. The avalanche to try and interrupt. Is he going to be able to get out of there? The Aegis expires. They take him down. Mira now also in some trouble. He does have buyback if they want to buy back and get into this fight because everybody else is dying. As Q tries to get away, but the Pulverize is going to be there. They get the kill on the Spectre, but it costs them 4.
I mean, that is like dream scenario for them, but it doesn't really help their chances in this game as they do get wiped there. But beautiful timing there by Talon as Mikoto.
Oh my god, and now Mikoto tries to turn it, and well, have they gone a bit too far? The Flame Break pushback? No, they have not. There's a Lotus Orb on this Ench to keep Collapse alive. This TP's canceled. Spectre back up very soon. They do have Thunder God's Wrath, and well, Jabz off to the side. They see him. As soon as Spectre's up again, there it is, and the NP is going to be left to be killed off. Yes, Illusions clean up the job. Crazy.
Yeah.
And there are some things to be said for, you know, as the game gets later and later, it becomes more crazy. You can't rely upon the same types of things that you did before. You know, maybe some positioning matters more, but they're just so far in the lead right now. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. Lasso, pullback, Hex, Zernan wanting to go for it. Do they have the Echo? But they cancel the Blink Dagger. He can't go in. Everybody's gone. Collapse. Have mercy.
I mean, I thought the Earthshaker was on Talon's side, but that Avalanche from the Tiny catching like 4 heroes there.
It was so much damage in just a matter of seconds, and now with nobody left alive, no buybacks, they are going to go for the high ground. Collapse wants to catch here onto Jabz, trying to get away. The Hex is there. He'll have the Pulverize afterwards. The full control from the Dino, and Shadow Step, back off cooldown, goes in for the kill. Clean performance.
If you don't finish a job, it's just going to get full healed. But they will take out the mid set of barracks here and probably just walk out as Lasso is on cooldown.
Let's go.
Let's go, as they will use that as a time to go smoke out.
And Mikoto, he's just trying to get some creeps right now. Does a long wraparound. Mira's over there. They find him right away. 23 Savage down so low. Pops the BKB now, a turn. Connecting onto Mira. Thunder God's Wrath is out also. They have to back away. 23 Savage still very, very strong. They kill off the Tiny, but now he's kind of stuck in no man's land. And in fact, as Collapse runs forward, finds that bat, Mikoto tries to get away. He does get some separation still. That is going to be SF dead. Everybody else is dying, and GG is going to be called. Team Spirit dominant in game number 1.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're from start to finish. It looked like Talon had a little bit of juice in the early game. Mikoto, he lost his lane, but he got a double kill. I feel like he was back and ready to play the game, but I really don't think they used the bat the way they should have. They should have made some more rotations.
Big dynamic will be also, if it does go super duper late, I mean, we've already seen, you know, Nature's Prophet versus Lina so many different times that it kind of might be that X factor that you need. The tossback's there. Some good hits, and the Squirrel gone.
I mean, we talked about Larl's game being hard. We're seeing Larl's like realizing how hard the lane is and trying to do some lane cutting here.
Yeah, has to run away. Still not level 3 yet for Q, but could go for a toss play, tossing Mikoto on top of him if they want. And Jabz, he's there, catches this Ember Spirit who's trying to get away, but not level 6. The body blocks are insane. And Mikoto cleans up with a little bit of help from his friends. NP, as we did see, because Jabz been moving around so much, has been a little bit lower on that net worth chart. But with Yatoro moving in, and a chase. Q looking for him, the toss. They just out of range, and Yatoro, he's still hiding away, running his way through those trees, but eventually they're going to find him. Stun connects, tree and surround, and well, Yatoro's dead again. Very solid performance. Actually, it was his first death, excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, they had to bring 4 heroes for it. It looks like they're smoking to kill the Lina, which actually would be a really good trade if they can get this.
Mikoto looking, jump, stun. They've got the Avatos after. Can they bring him down all the way? Couple more hits? Yes. Mikoto, the hunter right now in this game.
I forgot Savage was in this game.
Right.
He's just like quietly farming away. He's massive, by the way.
Yeah, has had a really, really good time. Already the Diffusal Blade done. They jump in, down bottom. do some damage. The hoof stomp's gonna be there. Wrath of Nature doing what damage they can. Q is gonna fall, and now Mikoto starting to get hit by the little rainbows. The damage is there. This Enchantress is completely wrecking the DK. They find another kill, and now Collapse trying to get away from Jabz. The movement over, Mira nearby, trying to kill him off with those treants. They get the overgrowth. The axes from downtown. He's still getting out of there. Collapse looks like he'll escape as the bushwhack seals his retreat. So a great fight from Spirit there. Take over the outpost, try and reassert themselves before this Aegis gets into the hands there of 23 Savage.
They realize they don't have to do anything. I always think like the first Aegis it's not meaningless. It's just a little bit of gold. It can help you in a team fight,
right.
But it's mainly just kind of like buying time and setting up for that second Aegis, which will give you a shard and more of a timing.
Okay, they move in, gonna pop the ulti, Shadow Dancing. That's dead, Collapse.
Yeah.
So able to bait out some type of a reaction there and then just find a quick kill onto the beast, but down bottom. Yatoro makes the move over and trying to get what he can. Is he gonna be able to even kill off Mira? He will. But Yatoro cleans up Jabz.
He's gotta get out. They see him there, tiny? Nah, all right. So what he's gotta do, he's gotta play a bit with fire here.
True. Mira, they find him. The turn with the bushwhack, they're able to connect now onto the tiny, and now Yatoro sticks around a little bit longer, turns with the BKB, Laguna Blade out, Miposhka from downtown. Mikoto's there too. They're gonna LSA and back away, but the overgrowth, it comes out, and now the connection with the stun is there. Jabz shows up, and finally, Yatoro, he's gone a bit too far. He gets punished. Yeah. They find even more potentially. Mira, underneath those trees, throws out the bushwhack, but the Avatos and the kill. Talon bring down another couple cores.
Could propel them in the right area with the bottle. I mean, he picked up a DD now, but I don't know if he's going to do much with it, as he's actually going to run high ground. This could be an opening.
Tries to find somebody. Miposhka, he's hiding behind the trees. He realizes he's there. The enchant takes off the DD. Now jumps in very, very far, jumps out, tries to get away. Has he gone too far? LSA, it connects after the Dark Pact. He's suddenly in a ton of trouble, and 23 Savage gives his life away. Oh, that is a scary sight. Yatoro starting to beat it down. 23 Savage off to the side. They think that they're over here, but do they realize that the Aegis is just going down? They're going to miss the opportunity entirely. Talon go forward. They take out that ward, but Aegis already in hand. Now could chase up the high ground if they want, or Team Spirit, they can just make the safe play heading back and away.
At some point, Miposhka will finish this Dragon Lance into a 4-staff, so they really need to play around these 4-staffs with this Talon being online.
Well, cross smoke movement is going to come out right now, and they're going to run right into him. And 23 Savage, can he get out of there? The stun's still in the way. They're blocking his path. He can't get out. 23 Savage in a world of hurt, but he gets the leap away the last second. That was the verge of death again.
He is playing with fire right now. Twice now running into 5 heroes there. So we get the toss back.
Toss back, big play. Can they get him down low, dead? That's Aegis. Q tries to get away. Ogre Steel Tome buying a little bit of extra space there. Jabz under control, and Yatoro just turns, starts to fight, wants to bring him down. Can he kill him off in time? No, he's dropping lower and lower. Satanic, it's doing everything. Yatoro, he's staying alive barely. He finally is brought down, but Team Spirit, have they almost already won the fight? Mikoto now turns his sights onto the side. The buybacks are huge as Collapse, the only one able to escape.
Oh, wow, that was a crazy fight. That actually favored Spirit, I think, in the end there.
Get ready to send themselves forward. Mikoto drops down the fireball. Does not have dragon form, well, popped yet, but it is ready to go, so can just walk into the pit if the moment strikes. Roche down to half HP. They keep their vision. Throws out the breathe fire. Got him right on top of him. 23 Savage walks forward. The Aegis is down. Snatches that one away. 23 Savage gets it. The overgrowth after. Does he have Satanic still left? Yatoro low on mana. The damage that's coming out is huge. Jabz from the outside. Swinging, beating, killing. Jabz with the triple. A great fight from Talon. Now they have buybacks on this Lina, but you're going to kill your item progression. They did get the cheese and the refresher onto the Ember, so he has those in his inventory.
Even if he buys back, there's no BKB.
Ready.
He can't even do anything if he buys back.
They're going to need to pass over the refresher shard if they want to do something with that, to give him that BKB again. But Mira chased, run at Talon. They're just streaming forward, hero after hero falling, and they're not buying back at this point. This is going to be so much structural damage done, and, well, the toss back comes out too! They find Collapse, able to catch him. Talon not wanting to get knocked out here, trying to push this to a game at number 3, and I think they might just be able to do it. Now, they do buy back on that Lina. She has everything ready to go again. Very truly a monster. Mikoto, you wanted him to be big, and, well, it doesn't get that much bigger than Ag's DK.
They're smoking in with a mid-wave here. I think this is going to be really big. If they use the creeps for vision and get the jump, this could close the game.
Just sending in those DK illusions. Yatoro there, stunned. Lincoln's broken. In pretty far. LSA off the mark. 23 trying to control. Oh, look at that overgrowth, though. They run in, find him immediately. The damage, they are falling apart. Yatoro tries to get back to the fountain. Collapse. He's going to be left to his own devices. But GG is called. We're going to a game number 3.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a really great game by Talon at the end of there. He was managed to get everything they needed from Mikoto this game. We questioned, can Larl make this happen on the early Ember pick? He could not. I think they need to reassess this as Team Spirit. Dude, TB completely free farm, and the NP only has 12 last hits right now to the 25 of Terrorblade. So that is scary, because this TB will get him power later on as well, and this hero can quite easily carry this game.
Yeah, it's a really scary set of events, but yeah, there we go. Move on in, Arrow, the stomp, the 2 supports go in for an easy kill. So Larl getting some help from his teammates. At least at the early goings, things looking very solid. You taking a look at the net worth, all 3 of them inhabited of the top by the side of Team Spirit, and a skewer back with the avalanche, the toss. Larl making the move and finding the kill. Team Spirit, they are cooking. Making the move, and now a dive under 23 Savage. He gets out of harm's way, and they won't be able to go for the full all-in onto TB at least yet.
Top.
Okay, that's a bigger kill if they can get it. 23 Savage. Oh!
He dodged it.
What a dodge! 23 gets away. The skewer pulls him back, so they don't really have the control, but they jump in. Starstorm, Ava, toss. Does he have enough damage? She's trying to get away. 1 second. The time walk was not there.
That was a cool dodge, though. Unfortunately, he did die in the end there, but yeah, I mean, they're pressuring the mid lane as well for Yatoro, so I feel like I've seen this story before. Oh, Yatoro might be in trouble here.
Yeah, they TP in with everybody, and with the tag team, it's more than enough damage. Yatoro going to drop. So sticking around a bit too long, back and forth the pendulum swings, and
Talon can definitely defend their jungle, but what we're seeing before is like Mikoto is having a similar issue that Larl had in game number 1, is like finding a way to make this Ember rotations.
Well, Larl, he throws out the avalanche, runs through away from the shards. The snowball will be there for the chase down. And Miposhka trying to do what he can to try and kill off that tower. But now they're fully going to wrap around Miposhka. Still trying to run out. Does he have enough to stay alive? Arrow gets thrown, connects onto the silencer underneath the tower, so no global yet. But after they kill off Miposhka, Collapse makes the rotation in, and it looks like that should be the extent of it. Slow down, has RP still, but won't go for it.
That is something that they do need to address there, and these cute little surviving plays are nice as they're TPing to Yatoro. With multiple heroes, it looks like they want to make something happen to this Ember.
Jumps in, get him, RP, caught, dead. All it takes is a second, and now, are they thinking about Roche potentially? No, they're just going to go and clean up these other stacks, it looks like. Mikoto, he's going to be aware that this is going on, and Miposhka going to come try and contest this as well. They do see that there's a sentry ward. Getting lower and lower. Wrath of Nature out. Mikoto wants to step forward. The Remnant in and out and finds him immediately down. Snowball afterwards. Good damage through and snatches the Aegis as Yatoro. It is more than enough now for Spirit. They get the kill on Roche, but it's Spirit that get the big kills. Now, Yatoro having the Scotty done is definitely the strongest hero in the game right now. But Larl, he gets found there, jumps in, Chrono used, trying to kill off this Tiny, the arrow from downtown. They get the finish. So Larl will drop, but no Chrono. Let's see what Team Spirit want to do with this. But now starting to head back and join each other in mid. This looks like it's going to be a 5 smoke. And no vision scouting this. Immediately finds him. Avatar. Nobody gets the BKB off, and now the turn. Are able to get away. The global used. Now, can they go for any more? Remnant through tons of damage. Talon suddenly blow him up. Mag is gone, and, well, they're completely isolated. Yatoro turns, wants to fight now onto Jabz. Does he have enough? The turn from Miposhka, a couple more hits, and they bring him down. Snowball forward, but the Sunder keeps alive that Terrorblade. They bought back on Mirana to ensure that that went well, but Team Spirit, they take a fight win in the river.
Could have changed that fight entirely, but it seems that it doesn't really matter that much, as Yatoro is just way too farmed right now. And he's going to use that meta just to go high ground, but there's Chrono.
Jumps in, Mikoto's there, trying to burn through him. They already used Sunder earlier. Do they have enough damage to climb here? Meta, he pops, and he explodes! He had nothing! Can they kill off Yatoro? They will bring him down, but still, so much damage out. Larl will fall. Talon, they take a good fight turn there, and it costs a couple buybacks, but well worth it to kill off that Terrorblade.
I think there's no global up. That's pretty big. Ember has to go back and get some mana, but maybe they'll go for a pick-off first.
Talon, they show one. He's there for a moment. 23 Savage, Avalanche, RP onto two. They catch them both. They're all going to die. Talon, they lose their key heroes. And now Team Spirit ready to stream down a lane if they want. They toss in Yatoro, find that kill. What a huge win. Roche, it's dropping. I mean, Yatoro's not taking it that fast. Mikoto walks forward, collapse, looks to the side. They're having trouble finding their way into this fight, and it looks like it's going to be the Aegis in hand for Yatoro. A little bit too slow on Talon to make the move, and now Jabz, he TP'd into this.
He sprouted himself.
The BKB looking for the fight. He's doing some pretty good damage right there. Gleipnir, Manta walks away, but the Walrus Punch, the control, it comes out. They still have that Chrono, almost blows up. The 23 Savage Faceless Void as they all try and back away. Everybody still alive and jumps in, jumps out, trying to bait something out. Can they kill him? I don't know if they have the damage anymore. They get the Sunder, they move in, and that's the Chrono drop, but do they have the damage? They need to kill these heroes off. They're focusing Mira. They know they can't deal with Yatoro. He has that Aegis as well, trying to kill off the rest of them. Jabz doing what damage he can, but the Demon Zeal, and, well, the time dilation. Jabz is killing himself, tries to walk away. Sprout, but no. Collapse ends his life. And Team Spirit, it's still a weird and wonky trade because Larl went down also. They will manage to TP out with one. Mikoto, he remnants away.
This is Ag's reveal of Ember. Maybe he can make something happen.
Those 5 remnants. They have a Walrus Punch with the blink to try and control Yatoro. Thinking about going, pops the meta, but the pullback, Collapse has him. Snowball's gonna be there, dodges a lot of that damage. Aghanim still at the ready from this Ember, Remnants through. Some good damage there, connects for the moment. The RP able to dodge that one. Mikoto, he's got to do so much, he's got to do everything. Finds Collapse, goes for the kill. But at this point, Ember, he's in very far with no more remnants, pops that BKB, tries to get away, the Scotty slowdown, but there's the chains and the walk away, and look at Yatoro, he's so low, but throws out the Sunder, and that keeps him alive. They somehow managed to hold on to their racks. There is still no 23 Savage yet. He is still farming out the jungle, so it looks like this has been a calculated decision by Talon just to give up that lane of racks. The arrow goes out, they send out some illusions, so that at least will be a good mechanism for scouting all of this. And do they want to go for anything? Miposhka's going for the wraparound, gets a ward for themselves. Still a minute till Roche is capable of respawning, but they find him right away, miss on the arrow, pops the BKB, tries to get away, Mikoto goes in, does some good damage onto one, collapse, but there it is, the Chrono down, do they have enough damage? The Terrorblade, he's starting to drop, the illusion out, it's gonna kill him off. Just like that, they find Yatoro, get the kill, Larl the fall, they look for Mira, look for more, they're finding everything. Talon, they take down 3.
As the prophecy foretold, the level 20 talent on Faceless Void, you don't want to be a solo carry against this. We're going to lose the fights.
And that's a fair assessment. Miposhka wants to step forward here, trying to deward some of this stuff. Ollie's there. They take away the obs, but the pullback, and they find him. So a good way to start this fight. Mikoto, he shows up, BKB out. Global to try and go for the disengage. 23 Savage waiting to the side, looking and hoping to find a target, but they will not find one. And they will back away, recognizing the danger coming in. They have a smoke coming on Ollie. Wrap around. They smoke. They see it. They see the smoke. Oh, Spirit, they know exactly where they are. Ollie breaks his smoke there. The Moonlight Shadow's going out. 23 Savage shows for a moment, but they find him and then eternally turns away. This ain't TR10 anymore. That is not a stun. 23 Savage looking for an opening. Larl's off to the side, but they see him. Yatoro, he's caught the chrono again. They got their man. Can they bring him down in time? They can. Talon finding another one, but immediately they buy back now on this Terrorblade. Mira, he's in a snowball now himself. The rest of Talon trying to back away. The arrow goes out, and Ember very, very low. He's gonna go down. They connect again. Mira trying to get away. TP's out, will end up falling. But they're in pretty far, and now the Terrorblade showing up. Can he do this all alone? He doesn't have anything. In a ton of trouble, Yatoro, he has nothing. Dead for 100 seconds. And the path is clear. Talon, they're looking at Roche.
Maybe Collapse should have started with an RP there, because the Horn Toss got BKB'd immediately and put himself in a bad position.
The crowd getting into it right now, feeling the love for Talon as an 8,000 gold lead, but more importantly, no Terrorblade for 70 seconds. And
Miposhka gets caught.
They find their man, Jabz there right with them as the Enchantress is going to be brought very, very low. Does get Moonlight Shadow to try and escape. Full HP, still vision onto him, and eventually they kill off the deer.
Yeah, he's perma-rooted, which does give vision through invisibility.
I don't know if they're going to stop for much. I mean, Ench is gone for 50. The more important one is Terrorblade, back up in 20 seconds. Can Talon get a couple sets of racks? Collapse looking. They have BKB again ready. They pull him back in. The Abba, the toss, the control. He's down low and dead. They get him once. Can they do it again, though? I mean, Tier 3 towers still being hit. Terrorblade a couple seconds away, but that was the Aegis.
Goes for something more aggressive here, as they're going to smoke with the Hex available. So this could be really big for them. It's all about initiation at this point.
Jabz caught, Abba toss, reveals himself for a moment, arrow out, able to dodge that one though. Can they bring down Larl? Yes indeed, he is gonna die. And can they find any more? Yatoro,
they see
under
Yatoro.
fire, keeping him there, but the Hex looking for a turn. Do they have the control after the Hex comes out? No, 23 Savages coming their direction, but Collapse off to the side too. They don't want to commit this chrono unless they know they can get that kill, and Collapse will skewer away. The TP in, BKB, do they drop it right there looking for a bash? They find the bash. And Collapse, the mag, is brought down too.
And this could be a moment for them. There is no Aegis at the moment onto the Face's Void, so if you can manage to jump him, he will die.
They've been waiting this entire time. Solo smoked right now with the ninja gear on Collapse, looking for a moment, looking for an opening. Who do they see? A couple heroes together. He has to find 23 Savage. No, he catches onto a couple of them. Avatar starting to kill him off, doing a ton of damage, and it's two already gone. Mikoto backing away. Jabz trying to escape. They go for the TP out. The skewer through, gets vision, but not enough for the kill. Nonetheless, a big fight win, and Ollie now also in trouble with 23 Savage dead. He does manage to get away.
I mean, we were talking about Collapse, how he needed to get an RP in this game, and that was it. That was the one. He hit 23 Savage before he got his BKB off, went directly into Yatoro's Hex, and that's what that needs to happen.
Finds him! Jabz, he got himself cooking here. Jabz in trouble, throws out the Avalanche, the Aghanim's damage, very strong. He's still invis. Somebody buy
gonna buy detection?
And they're gonna get him.
All right.
They find and kill. Look at the gold! That is so much gold passed over to Larl, and well, he's gonna buy back now, but Roche, it's up.
23 is committed to no buyback as well, as he is going to buy out this Refresher Orb, it looks like.
And this is everything. This is Aghanim's, this is Refresher Shard. This is going to be a huge turnaround, but Mikoto walks in, Collapse right there. The stun comes out. The control, do they have the damage that they need though? A couple more hits onto Jabz. Jabz does not have buyback. They throw out the tree volley. Jabz down low and diebacks for him. But they're trying to move in with the rest of them. They throw out the damage, will kill off Larl, and no buyback on the Tiny either. Random hit, ends up bashing him. It's getting lower and lower, waiting for their moment. Where is Collapse? He is off and away. They throw out the arrow,
got hit by an arrow.
Sees it. Arrow there, snowball immediately. They're trying to break those blink daggers. The snowball connects now onto Roche. Collapse sees his target for just a moment. Yatoro, they're waiting, looking for that moment. Another arrow goes in, able to dodge it for the RP. Aeon disc immediately. Collapse, he goes in, he gets him again. The Kudo, they try and turn it. Do they have the damage?
Yatoro's dead.
It's there. They have more than enough. Give him another chrono. Collapse Jabz will fall, and Talon, they come out ahead. Jabz is still dead for a minute. What in the hell are we watching?
Getting him out of that chain stun there for the Void to get off the Chrono to not only pick up the Refresher Shard, by the way, after killing Roche, and getting another Chronosphere while picking up the Aegis and the Cheese. 23 Savage played that brilliantly.
Holy moly. Refresh A on disc. Eat your heart out. Oh, Miposhka, he gets caught by a random arrow again on Mikoto. But Yatoro wants to move in, finds him. Okay, dead onto one. Can they do any more? Do they have another big control element? 23
Yatoro
Savage,
on the back.
He's not in this fight. Mikoto, they turn onto him. Demon Zeal, snowball forward, tries to connect. Manta to get away, but the kick pushes him back in. And there's the Sunder to turn to fight. Do they have the damage that they need? They walk forward, finding him. Yatoro, he's so strong. He's so strong. They buy back now Mikoto, but 23 Savage, he shows up. He's got the damage that they need, and no buyback. Terribly gone. Talon, they might have finally done it. As they're ready to run them on down. They have a couple more buybacks, but with the Tiny, with the Mirana, I don't think that they have the juice. Talon is way too strong. Almost 40,000 net worth lead as they set their sights onto the tier 4 towers, onto the Ancient. They pop the clip, but there is nothing left. Talon are gonna win this game. They're gonna eliminate Team Spirit.
And that's it. The game is just over as Talon are going to just take this game away on the back of 23 Savage, making it to that ultra late game on the Faceless Void. Absolutely amazing game for Talon.
And Talon, the Eastern European Slayers, knock out Spirit after knocking out Hellraisers. What a story.
Yeah, I mean, this game was looking really rough from there in the beginning.